So we should be live now. Need to mute my stream.
Let's get rolling.
Shut. Anyway. So, okay, I'm gonna admit I am not in the mood to stream today. Like, I woke up like shit, and the weather outside isn't helping. It feels like it's gonna rain any minute. But fucking, I'm here, we're all here, Andrew and Julian both are here, and I just feel like shit and want to get this over with, so...
Why are you streaming then?
Why am I streaming then? Because I posted the announcement yesterday when I didn't know I was gonna feel like shit. But, anyway, hey guys, how's it going? We're back with some Ocarina of Time 3D. We're gonna go through Gerudo Valley, the Spirit Temple, and who the hell knows, maybe even beat the game.
Maybe.
So
Spirit Temple's next, though, which is in my opinion, the best temple.
The Spirit Temple is okay. It feels like
my favorite dungeon.
It feels like there's a lot more meat to it, since you're going through a child Link segment and an adult Link segment. While I'm not sure about how it clocks overall, but I'm pretty sure it lasts longer than most dungeons if you know what you're doing.
Probably, yeah.
And
also, the area before it has the best music in the game.
well, yeah, the best music and the worst fucking shit if you're playing the N64 version, because the analog stick in general is too tight to control. And I just beat both practice playthroughs yesterday, and so I might know what to do. I tried my best to memorize like the locations of the carpenters that you have to rescue for the Gerudo Fortress. I'm gonna adjust my webcam a bit. And good thing we're heading to the Gerudo Valley a day, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so we can hear the music. So how's everyone been since last week?
How has everyone been? I've just been minding my own business for the most part. I've basically, I got in the mail a transforming D-pad for my Xbox 360 controller. I figured like I should have gotten that a lot sooner, because the 360 controller's D-pad is shit. It's just like this 8-way rocker. That's all.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I got a replacement D-pad for that. I have the piece right here. It's a transforming D-pad in that, like, it is like an 8-way rocker like that, but if you twist it, the sides of the rocker itself sink down, and what remains is just like your standard plus D-pad. And I tried to put that in my 360 controller today, only to figure out that there's a piece blocking it. Julian, what is that emote?
I don't know.
What is that?
It's a sword.
Hold on, I figured I should lower down Julian's volume, because the past two streams he was pretty loud compared to the rest of everything.
Yeah, I can be louder.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. Like, just a sword emoji?
It's so it has the standard emojis in chat, but then it has Sir Shield, Sir Sword, Sir Mad, Sir Sad, Sir Prize, and Sir Uwu.
I wouldn't know that shit. I don't know Twitch. I don't know Twitch emotes. Are you just spamming all the emojis in chat right now?
Yeah, he just spammed a helmet.
No, he just
Uwu
posted
helmet.
That is the dumbest
Uwu?
fucking name.
So, ooh.
Please rename that Twitch emote, whoever is responsible for this.
Yeah, they're watching the stream.
Oh, fuck's sake. I couldn't tell you, like, what, but the stream seems a bit loud. I don't know. Like, actually, the 3DS in particular, it seems a bit loud. Maybe I have to lower that
Oh,
down.
I'll sound check it. Be right back.
Yeah, but, like, hearing Julian speak, it seemed a bit quiet on my end. But still, I'm gonna try, like, lowering my actual computer volume. So, everyone try speaking. Andrew, Julian.
Andrew left.
Yeah, he left to go
Yeah,
check
he
the
said
audio.
he'd be right. No, he said. Oh, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, like, there was some audio imbalance in
Aha.
particular, and I'm trying to fix that. Like, there was some audio imbalance. In particularly, Julian was the loudest of all of us. Because he uses fucking microphone, Like, what microphone do you use, Julian?
Turtle Beach, whatever. I don't know the model.
Like a Turtle Beach headset?
It's a PlayStation headset.
It's fine to me, John.
It's fine to you?
Yeah, I don't really think anything was too loud.
What the hell? Where is... Did I just miss the guard 4 times? I swear to
Possibly.
God, this is the worst when I'm only seeing, like, a part of the screen. It's the worst to, like, aim and shoot and shit.
Yeah, I love how Link's arrows are
There we go.
non-lethal just for this situation.
Yeah, that's, And then the other will be coming up. There we go. This room is clear. So I'm not a fan of this stealth section.
Yeah, because the game's not built for stealth.
The game's not really built for stealth, and I mean, and
I like stealth sections in games that are built for stealth, not ones that aren't.
the aim is just awful. In the original
In the
N64
N64 version, Jesus, yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Alright, I believe the next one is down here.
Mm-hmm.
There is literally a soldier right here, and she will notice you if you don't shoot right away. In the past, this used to be, like, the last cell I visit, but I don't know.
I don't know. I always just wandered around the complex until I found all the cells.
That's what I did my first playthrough, but then I, like, remembered the positions through my practice playthroughs that I did. I'm really hoping over everything that, like, these Gerudo soldiers, the mini-bosses, don't fucking... that I don't get hit by one of their attacks that takes a long time to, like, do. Because then they'll literally just knock me to the ground, and then, like, a text bubble will pop up, and then I'll be immediately thrown in jail, and I'll have to just go back.
Yeah, it's not a fight to the death. It's a fight to, if they knock you down, you're gone.
Yeah, more or less. With a certain attack.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I mean, though. Because they'll only knock you down with a certain attack. Otherwise, they'll just do damage to you. Which, I mean, honestly, at this point, you're fine.
Yeah, well...
Like, I would be telling you to go get more heart pieces, but you really don't need them anymore.
No, I don't need them.
Fortnite dance.
Because...
Shut the fuck up, Julian. What are you talking about? He is not doing a Fortnite dance while he's walking, damn it. Let's see. I believe there's... Alright.
Yeah, just... It's either going to be the second to last or last.
It's the second to last. There's 4 people in total in this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I never really memorized the positions of these guys until my, my 5th or 6th playthrough, when one of my practice playthroughs for this. I cannot speak for the life of me. Like, and I'm sure you're not supposed to, like, what if you get the guard to leave, I wonder? I've never done it, but yeah, we're pretty close to the exit. That's never happened to me before. But,
many times do you play this game again?
How many times have I
I
played
probably
this game?
ask this question like every damn stream.
All the way through, I think this would be my 7th full playthrough.
Wow. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, Julian has not played this game ever.
And this is including, like, this is, I think it's, during the practice playthroughs, this was, like, I was doing 3 playthroughs of this game at once. So I'm gonna be burned out after this. Either that, or I'm just gonna keep going and, like, go back to my original save file, see if I can get it boosted to 100%. Because what else is there to do in a world where you have to stay indoors? Well, I mean, there's a lot of things to do. I literally have all the games I would ever want to play and more.
Yeah. You gotta,
He can play on his PS2, and then if he gets bored of the PS2, he can play on the other PS2.
Well, other PS2? I only have one PS2.
You only have one PS2?
Yeah.
You have 2 of some... Is it...
I have
What about
2
PS1?
PS1s. Yeah.
There you go.
I have,
He has 2 of almost. He has 2 of, like, half his consoles he has, like, 2 of.
Well, I have
Xboxes, right?
2 original Xboxes. I have 2 N64s because Theo gave me his, I guess, because he wasn't interested in it. And I have
3
3
Game Boy Advances.
Yeah, I have 3 Game Boy Advance SPs, but one of them is fucking destroyed to hell. And
Yeah, it
back.
doesn't have a hinge.
And it's the screen is completely off now, and now I've pretty much converted it to my Game Boy player controller. Whenever I don't feel like using the GameCube controller, I just pick that shit up. It's literally right. No, that's the screen. Yeah, here it is. This is my Game Boy player controller, which is just a Game Boy Advance SP with the screen off. And
Like that.
yeah, I have 3 Sega Genesis systems, 2 Model 1s and a Model 2, because, like, when I originally got my Sega CD Model 1, we thought that my Sega Genesis would not work with it, because it wasn't working before. So, we thought it was a problem with the system. So I got another Sega Genesis, and then one day... Huh?
In summary, John's got pretty much any console worth getting.
Yeah, too long, didn't read. But, like, but yeah, one day when I was down in my basement, I literally found, just sitting in one of the plastic tubs in there, a Sega Genesis Model 2 with an extra copy of Sonic 2 and an extra copy of Sonic CD, which I had no idea we had until then. And
can you also find a bunch of, like, 360 games or something down there at one point?
No, I found like 5 Wii U games down there, including Assassin's Creed 3.
A bad version of it.
Yeah, Batman Arkham City on the Wii U. Pikmin 3, something else like Wii Party U, something I would never play in my life. And Wii Fit U, another game I would never play in my life.
Are you kidding, John? I thought you were the biggest Wii Fit player ever.
Oh,
Wii Fit player.
Shut up, bro. I don't even know if, I don't even know if the Wii Balance Board can support my weight anymore.
Oh, we ought to test that out.
Oh,
on stream.
Julian, are you saying we should have a Wii Fit stream?
I think that's exactly.
Should I
what
break
I'm
out
saying.
my copy of Wii Fit Plus that I've been playing all the time when I
John,
was
you
a
should-
kid?
Yeah,
John,
you know, look at Schlatt's channel has been thriving on Wii
Yeah,
content.
Schlatt is the ultimate Wii tuber of 2020.
He's the only Wii tuber.
John,
What?
you should do a Just Dance stream.
No. I disagree with that. When Just Dance 2020 comes out, the last game that will ever come out on the Wii. Now, if you're playing the N64 version at nighttime, it's almost impossible to see these flags, which are basically like what guide you through the desert. And if you stray too far from the path, you'll be kicked out and brought back to the front of it. And
It's kind of like that puzzle in Breath of the Wild. You get the
Lost
the
Woods.
Lost.
I'm gonna tell you, there's no way you can beat that without a guide. Like literally. There's a gold Skulltula down there. And if you give a shit enough to shoot fire arrows at these 2 torches, you can also get 50 rupees. But I have a full wallet, so it'd just be a waste of time.
Yeah, 'cause John hasn't gotten the big wallet yet. You know, he's got well over enough to get a big wallet.
Chunga.
I don't need big wallet. I'm fine. I don't really need to. If you know what you're doing, you don't need to spend any money at all in this game, except for mandatory plot points, like stuff mandatory. Oh, thanks for hosting my stream, Julian. With the one viewer that is literally you.
No, I'll host it on both accounts. Watch this.
Mario does Minecraft now hosting one viewer.
That's me.
Why are you using your shitty 13-year-old old Twitch channel from like 2013 or like? Oh, okay, thank you. I was about to ask.
Well, cause I think I have 52 total views on the Mario Does Minecraft one. The Julian one's fairly new.
Yeah, total. That's total views. That isn't how many people give a shit.
I know, but it has more than the current one, and the current one has only streamed one time, and that was from your computer.
Yeah. Julian can't stream at all. His computer is pretty bad. It's some HP Pavilion from 2014. I don't know when you got it.
Like 15, 16.
15, 16. I had an HP Pavilion that I got when I was having computer troubles in 2016. Basically, my cat fucking barfed on my computer, my laptop that I was using for years, and so we tried to get a computer, but like a specific kind of computer that we got would not work with OBS, so or wouldn't work with XSplit. I don't know. Mario Does Minecraft says Pog. Okay.
Pog.
Argues in the chat.
Good God. What the? Can I get away from the bomb, please? There we go. Yeah, this is the Grey Fairy that will give you Nehru's Love, which is another power-up that we'll never use in our lives. What the? Oh, I seem to have fucked it up. Ugh. So anyway, we were talking about, computer problems. Yeah, like what? Andrew still has never gotten a good computer in his life. Julian is quote-unquote trying, as in he looks at computer giveaways and parts lists, and then he goes to look at phones. Because he's a normie.
Yeah. I just entered a giveaway to win Norway, so fingers crossed on that one. What is this?
What is what?
I'm looking at my old notifications from the Switch channel. Here's a notification from 2 years ago. Zai gifted you a tier $5 subscription, so 1 month to Cairo. I don't
know who that is.
I think maybe he was a CS streamer?
I don't know. It sounds like he would be any sort of esports streamer, but
2 years ago I wouldn't have even still been using this channel, so I don't know
Yeah, I've only been gifted 1 sub in my life, and it was to Some Call Me Johnny. Someone basically gave away 5 tier 1 subs, and I was one of them. I was one of them who received one. Thanks to whoever did that, by the way, who's not watching this at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a tier 1 sub, and then like a few months later, I just ended up subbing to Johnny myself. So
Cairo is, but he's verified, and he has 68,000 total views, so that's not bad. The subscription already ran out.
well, I mean, yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Pokimane is live. Gonna see if she'll host you.
No. These big Twitch influencers would not give a shit about our dinky little stream.
I'm gonna flood 18,000 people to John's channel.
No. Fucking Pokimane does not give a shit about what we're doing here. You hear me?
Maybe she's just chatting right now. Follower only mode. Do I follow her? I don't think I follow.
Do you follow Pokimane?
Let me click the follow button and then wait 5 minutes for it to let me to chat.
You're literally just gonna fucking advertise my stream on Pokimane's chat.
No. Carson took my diary.
Andrew, you don't know any of this because you don't watch Call Me Carson.
Andrew needs to watch Call Me Carson.
Andrew needs to watch Call Me Carson, I agree. After this stream, Andrew, if you're not doing anything, we're going to watch together, and we're gonna watch some Call Me Carson content.
Why?
He makes some good videos. He's like one of the more popular streamers. But like, yeah, he's good at what he does.
What does he do?
He does game videos and yeah. But I feel like where Andrew should start is the recording the internet videos, the ones where like he and his friends are just looking at shit on the internet.
Pokimane's looking at the 2020 federal income tax brackets right now.
Why?
What? Why?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're in the Spirit Temple. It's been less than a half an hour, so.
I think chat was asking like how much she makes or whatever. And then she's like, well, here's everything after tax. So this is just personal finance with Pokimane.
Why?
Because it's important.
It's not important to us.
It is. Taxes are important or you get court-martialed.
Well, I mean, yeah, we have to pay shit, but court-martialed, you say? Fucking.
I say.
Anyway, we're in the Spirit Temple. This is the Child Link segment, the shorter of the two segments, I think. But
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. I'm gonna try and see if this will actually nope. Okay, I guess not. I'm just gonna drop it right next to him. Okay, I do have to hit him. Andrew, when's the last time you played this game?
Better go.
A bit ago?
I think I played it like... Well, I can't remember last time. I think it was last year. Ish.
No, I'm trying to make it so this Stalfos will just fucking go down go down into the abyss here, because like he basically just circle strafes you, like whichever direction you're heading, he just strafes around you in a circle, and until like he gets a good hit in on you. But yeah, it wasn't working for me there. Sometimes if you're close enough, he'll literally just fall off the edge and die. So stream silence. I guess none of us are in the mood for shit.
I don't know. It's like
I burned my Deku shield. Holy shit, I forgot about that. You know what? Fuck it. We don't need the Deku shield at all. So yeah, there we go.
So John,
What?
do you like sand?
Are you really gonna pull that fucking joke now? We're out of the desert, damn it.
It's still a desert temple.
Eh.
Oh, you, John, do you like sand?
You like sand? Julian?
I think he's muted.
I think he's
muted.
dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. He,
Sorry?
Oh, there he is.
What was the question?
You like sand?
All sorts of sand. All the sand.
They call me Dr.
Every
Sand.
sand.
Yeah. You're fighting disembodied hands. Imagine someone telling me that out of context. In this game, you fight a bunch of disembodied hands.
I just killed the Golden Skull through the fucking wall. And I still can't speak for the life of me. But yeah, the Spirit Temple, it's... I'm surprised, but it feels like it takes longer. I mean, yeah, partially because of...
Partially because you do have to leave it and enter again.
Wait, where's the key?
I don't know, it is the last one, so it might be a little longer.
Oh yeah, you had to pull a switch in that room. This part really is boring. Hold up. Oh yeah, you need to light both of these torches, which you need Din's fire for.
Yeah. It's like the only time I can think of we actually need it.
Well, I mean, the Shadow Temple to get the boss key.
And you can still use sticks here, because there's a torch right over there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But I mean, so we don't need Din's fire for this. So I just wasted a bunch of magic power.
I'll get it back.
Yeah. Really, the only place where we need an extensive amount of magic is in Ganon's Tower. Particularly the Ganondorf fight. If you're not careful, you can run out of magic in your light arrows. Why am I crawling back out of here? The only thing out there is the Adult Link segment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's...
Yeah, this dungeon is a fairly interesting boss fight, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. But it sort of seems like too much of a gimmick. But I guess that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Hasn't even been a half an hour yet, and my throat's already feeling scratchy.
It's maybe a short stream. Sounds like it might be a short stream then, John.
Well, I mean, not really a short stream. I'll still do what I can to finish this, but, Can I Z-target onto this? There we go.
You can't Z-target on the spiders, but you can on the tokens for some reason.
One of literally 2 instances of the main plot of this game where we need bomb shoes.
Yeah.
Literally.
Another pretty much... Another fairly useless item.
Yeah. So let's see. Uh-oh.
This dungeon is also neat because you get 2 items, though.
Like, yeah, I mean, the silver gauntlets are just so you can access the links section. And, I mean...
I think they're useful for some other stuff in overworld, though.
Oh, fuck. This gave you a Deku shield if you didn't have one already. Okay, I guess we have another that we're never gonna use.
That's handy.
What can explain the design of the bomb chew? Like, what was the idea going through the devs' minds when they thought of the bomb chew?
I don't know.
Like, it's like, I guess, a mouse that explodes. I guess that's its main, like,
I don't know. Is
thing.
there some Japanese myth about exploding mouses?
Oh, wait, bomb chew. I guess, like, hold on. What's the Japanese word for mouse? Could you look that up?
I think it's chew, but I don't know.
Is it just chew?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that's where Pikachu got its name from.
Well, yeah, I can imagine that. So yeah, literally just a mouse that explodes.
I'm looking it up just to make sure, because I'm not actually sure about that.
I'm gonna get the dungeon map right now. But I don't know, like, to me it feels like my audio's off balance, which I don't know what that means for the stream. Like, does the stream sound fine?
Sounded fine when I was listening. It sounds fine when I was looking earlier.
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is, but you guys just sound quiet compared to, like, everything else.
I don't know. It'll be fine, John. I checked earlier. It sounded good.
Let's see. So for one of the puzzles we have to do, we need a Deku stick, and on my practice playthrough, I got to that part with no Deku sticks. So fuck yeah, it's this part right here where yeah, there's the silver rupees, but in order to get a key that you need for the next bit, you need to I don't know if it's the key or something else, but
I was trying to look at what the Japanese word for mouse is, and I forgot that Japanese have a different alphabet. So
yeah.
it just shows up.
How
with
is
some
it
kanji,
pronounced?
so I'm not
What
really
is
sure.
its like English transliteration?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's Japanese letters for every syllable, right? So like Japanese letters go by the syllable. I mean, like, we don't speak Japanese.
No, we don't.
We've established this in session 3 that, since we're Native American English speakers, we can't pronounce shit right at all if it's foreign.
We're like Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. English motherfucker.
It's... I have one Deku stick. I hope it doesn't run out.
Julian like leave?
He could have. I don't know. Julian, you there?
No.
yeah.
Yes.
He's just
No,
not
he doesn't
speaking
say
because
anything.
he doesn't give a shit.
Jump, jump, jump. So, John, what have you been doing besides playing Ocarina 3 times?
Besides playing games,
Besides
I mean-
playing Ocarina specifically.
there are games that I've been meaning to play, like I already said, like the Metal Gear Solid HD collection on the PS3. I've tried to play Resident Evil 4, but I'm just bad at the game, so I can't do shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at it too.
Yeah.
I really like Resident Evil 2 remake. That was a pretty fun game.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the remakes, like a Resident Evil 2 or 3 in particular. I have Resident Evil 1 remake on Steam, but I mean, I also have access to the GameCube version on an emulator, but that's technically illegal, but it's abandonware, so literally no one gives a shit. That's my philosophy on emulators.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, this is, I believe, either a Dark Nut or an Iron Knuckle. I don't know if there's any difference between the two. But, my main strategy is just to lunge forward, lunge back before he can hit you. Because he does take a good chunk of your health.
Yeah. This is one of the harder fights in the game. If you're not
Yeah,
careful.
like, especially with, like, clunky controls in the N64. But,
Yeah.
But, like,
the
if you-
Adult Link one's much easier.
if you know what you're doing, it's a breeze. Like, I've noticed in the 3DS version, just everything is made so much easier with the controls, whether they be intentional or unintentional.
This fight is pretty much the same. It's just I from what you told me, the 3DS version controls a little smoother. So
Yeah, it's a lot smoother with the better
Makes-
circle pad. The circle pad is less sensitive. Like, you feel like you have more control over how much force is applied to the player.
By the way, this fight, I'm convinced that this fight is literally the inspiration for Dark Souls.
Is it?
From what I've seen, Dark Souls, this is pretty much how you play Dark Souls. You go in, you hit like once, and you roll away.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure Dark Souls inspiration is just giving people hell. I mean,
Pretty
I haven't
much,
played
yeah.
Dark Souls, but yeah, look at that. I did the fight perfectly. I never got hit. That's how much better the 3DS version is.
And sometimes in the Adult Link one, I just put on Nehru's Love and tank the fucking thing.
I've never
'cause
used Nehru's
it's
Love in
fun.
my life. And,
It's just a defense buff.
oh yeah, this is the last time we see the owl, Kaepora Gabora. No, I don't want to
Yeah,
hear
well,
what you said
we've-
again.
We've seen the human form, though. We see the
You
human
went from
form.
90.
From
You went from 96 total channel views to 110.
96 total channel views to 110.
Yeah.
Really? Hold up, I'm refreshing.
I don't know when.
What
that
happened?
coming from
Who's
Julian?
watching this? It's just us and 2 host bots.
Yay!
Anyway, we got the Silver Gauntlets and we're about to watch a cutscene. Thank God the 3DS doesn't have any sort of rumble feature in it, even though it wouldn't. Because made in 2011, and how the hell can you, like, squeeze rumble into something this small? But,
Nintendo would find a way. They love their gimmicks.
Nintendo fucking... I wish they would just make a normal console again.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, the Switch could be played as a normal
Kinda.
console, but still,
Yeah, but it's also so weak for a console.
it's a fucking tablet, that's all it is. It's a tablet with controllers
Yeah.
on the side of it, and... Why are people still saying the Switch is still an incredibly big thing? Basically because of Breath of the Wild, it got its foot off, and then, like...
It's because it's got a lot of pretty good games on it. I'll admit that.
Well, how many of those
like, I
are
looked at
ports,
what-
is the thing.
No, there's a lot of those that are actually Switch games. Well, some of them are considered amazing, but like Mario Odyssey is generally considered a really good game as well. As well as Finding Three Houses.
I mean,
And yeah, but plenty of the others are ports though. But it also just has ports of almost of like a lot of things.
I mean, now it's pretty
Because
much,
I mean,
since the Switch was successful, now every, like, major game Nintendo releases, like Pokemon Sword and Shield and, Animal Crossing, they're pretty much the next big shit for the next few months. And I mean, I feel like it might receive too much praise. I mean, this is coming from someone who hasn't played those games in particular.
Fire Emblem Three Houses was also really popular last year because of that.
I mean,
well, that game is just like great. So.
I guess it's partially people riding on the bandwagon to get views, like playing Pokemon Sword and Shield or something. But,
well, Pokemon's gonna be popular no matter what, John.
Well, yeah, it's always been, even if the games are shit with Gen 7 and Gen 8.
I like Gen 8.
I know you do.
Of course, it's coming from someone who hasn't played Gen 6 or 7, so the changes were bigger for me.
Play Gen 6, not 7, is what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
You got X and Y if you want to simplify.
I'll probably still play Gen 7. I should probably give it a chance.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but I will warn you though, you're going to get extremely bored in the beginning, because basically it immediately it feels like the first entire half of the game is tutorial.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And it's really, it feels like the game plays itself. And, like, there's no way to skip all the instances where, like, and it's stuff that you're not even going to use again in the game. Like, the fucking, like, some things with the Rotom decks that just make it more of a gimmick, they make you do the fucking Battle Royale mode, which you're never going to use. It's just a matter of, they make you do things that have no bearing on the story. Or, like, no, not the story, you should say, the gameplay. You never,
yeah, I've got another friend who's a big Pokemon fan. He says the same thing as you, that Gen 6 is really good, Gen 7 not so much.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like majorly Pokemon was always targeted for kids, yeah. But it also always had room for more mature audiences, I suppose. Like,
I guess.
I mean, like, people liked the games, whether it be for nostalgia or they just liked training virtual pets to kill. But it's a matter of, here I feel like they really overdid it with the targeted for kids thing in Gen 7.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not necessarily bad, but it kind of drags an audience away from you.
Mm.
Yeah, I hit 200 subs on YouTube.
Oh,
wow.
For fuck's sake. What video will you make to celebrate?
Digging dirt for 10 hours in real life.
We should have fucking done that when it hit 1,000 views.
Like, didn't you actually make a video of that already, where you like just dug dirt?
No,
like,
that was in Minecraft.
Yeah, but we were gonna do it in real life once it hit 1,000, but it hit 1,000 pretty fast, and then it hit 10,000.
You know, we were going to do it, and then we just kept pushing it off. Is the thing, like
So it would be.
I'm about to get my ass smacked by a rock as soon as I stop playing the Ocarina here. It's literally right behind me heading this way.
Oh man.
It's okay, it's just a rock. We can take it.
It's a rock. Oh shit, I dodged it. I was not expecting that.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson YouTube channel.
I was expecting me to be a worse gamer than that.
It's not that.
Anyway, if you stay in here long enough, there's a like that'll jump down. Yeah, like that, but really you can just go in and go out. And if you're holding something that you can get another of, then the like will take it away.
Yeah, but you can just kill it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Here's one. Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting that to become a problem so soon.
What?
The like took my shield.
Oh. Oof. Just kill it and take it back.
Yeah, that's what I do. At least it's not over a pit.
Likes have some weird like armor frames though, where you like can't hurt them on certain animations.
Yeah, like I feel like the top of like its gelatinous structure is probably invulnerable. But like if you aim low while like it's not slouched over, it's you should be able to hit it. There's miniature floor master here, or wall master, whatever the fuck.
God damn it, stream, stop buffering.
Oh, the stream is buffering?
For me, it is, yeah.
I'm getting no drop frames. Why isn't it letting me grab this? There we go. Wait, yeah.
I can never remember which one of these sons is the right one.
Yeah, it's the this one right here. Ow, fuck. Huh? How did that happen? Explain to me how that happened.
What happened?
I got picked up by a wallmaster. As soon as the cutscene ended, I got picked up by one.
What happened?
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's always good to stun the like.
Man gets eaten by giant slug. John, if you ever wanted to watch an old man fight basically a sentient pimple.
What?
That's the kind of shit you watch JoJo for.
Oh, well, I mean, I wasn't thinking of watching it to begin with.
But now I bet you want to.
Well, in the N64 version, I've always had trouble, jumping
just fucking
onto
moves on.
the statue's hand. Yeah, I'm dropping it. What the shit? Okay, we're here.
I could think of other ones, I just can't think of off the top of my head.
You're just trying to weird me out with JoJo shit.
JoJo is incredibly stupid, but it's also incredibly entertaining.
Yeah, I mean...
Dude, yo, I have...
Oh, here we go. We mentioned JoJo. Now Julian gives a shit about something we're talking about.
No, Mike watches JoJo.
Well, Mike watches anime, but that's just Mike.
Anime watches him.
What?
Sure.
My YouTube analytics say that I have 28 Lithuanian views. So thanks, Lithuania.
I just climbed through the chest. I climbed through the chest.
Yes, you did.
This game.
Trying to think of another JoJo reference to weird John out. Cause I fucking broke him for a minute. He just didn't know what the hell to say.
Yeah, I mean,
Does that
sure.
affect on people?
What?
It has that effect on people, what he said.
Julian, oh, okay. I thought he said something. Yeah, I just thought he said something.
He did say something.
Technically, you did.
Understand.
But
I don't understand why 26 people have watched my videos on their Wiis.
What?
I have 26
Wait, what?
views
I
from
thought-
Nintendo Wii. I have 35
Wait.
views from Nintendo Switch.
I thought the internet browser was defunct on the Wii.
142 on the PS Vita.
I can make it 143 if you want.
No, that's up.
I have a
That's
PS
okay.
Vita. I don't know why.
One view from Kai OS, which is that like Russian thing, right? And then 2 from Tizen. What is Tizen?
What the hell is KaiOS?
Tizen is a Linux-based mobile operating system used primarily by Samsung Electronics. Okay. What is Kai OS? Mobile operating system based on Linux.
This square right here will take you down to the beginning of the dungeon.
Kai OS is like Firefox OS basically. So
An
that's
OS
no
specifically
good.
for Firefox? Is this like Chrome OS?
Windows Phone.
Windows 10S,
Windows Phone.
which has since
I'm gonna
been
reinstall
defunct
the
and
Windows
turned
launcher
into
on my
S
phone.
mode. You know, if you
And-
want to be jailed to Windows 10 content, which is all terrible compared to everything else.
Gonna reinstall the Windows launcher on my phone. It
Again.
wasn't that terrible. It was actually like pretty decent considering it was a free app. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be crap. But
Just trying to sort my items out. Now, this room is a pain in the ass, especially in the N64 version, because the platforming is tight. And with auto jump, that's the worst thing you can have. Alright, that's 2 of them.
I thought you liked auto jumping, John.
I hate auto jumping.
I know.
Excuse me, where did you hear this, that I liked auto jumping?
I didn't. I wanted to see if I could you ranting.
No,
he uses it in Minecraft.
I do not use auto jumping in Minecraft.
He uses it in Minecraft.
You have to be a
Minecraft?
brain dead potato in order to have to use
Minecraft has
auto jumping in
auto-jumping?
Minecraft.
Minecraft has auto jumping.
Yes, it does in a new update. It's so stupid.
I just
Anyway,
hate platforming in first person, so.
here's our next
Sure
dark nut
has the
fight.
bar.
See if I can like shoot it in somewhere vulnerable. No, I can't, I guess. While it's sitting down, it's invulnerable. I find it also easier in Adult Link just because you have more reach than with Child Link when you're fighting a Dark Nut.
Yeah. You just do more damage too, because your sword just does more damage.
Yeah. I mean, you could use Deku Sticks if you had like 20 of them.
Mhm.
Because Deku Sticks are as powerful as the Master Sword. And here's where we get the Mirror Shield.
This is weird. This doesn't make sense.
What is?
You know what?
Looking at views by dates, or like yearly on YouTube Analytics. 2013, 3,501 views. 2014, 917. 2015, 2172.
Yeah,
And
Andrew,
then-
he just does this. He just goes rambling on about his own YouTube analytics because he cares about that sort of thing.
No, but like, I didn't know it was that high in 2013. I uploaded like 2 videos.
I got this post on Instagram like 2 months ago. It now has 12,000 likes.
It was like a year ago.
It's like just,
Zelda boy.
Yep, Zelda. You should play some Zelda games, Julian. I feel like you would enjoy it.
I played. No.
Oh, is this more about your debacles on just Chrome unblocked games? Chromebook unblocked games?
No, I played Breath of the Wild for a bit, but
Oh yeah, on my Switch.
no. On mine, but then I messed it up.
You know, like, I remember I was coming home from school, and then, like, I guess your mom visited and brought you as well. So, yeah, you were just sitting there waiting for me playing Breath of the Wild on my Switch.
When?
A couple years ago, like, close to when it came out.
Oh, I simply do not recall.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
I remember going over to my friend's house playing Minecraft first time though.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It was on a Temple Run server.
I mean, that's Minecraft, though. Why
You
is
know,
it...
like the mobile app.
shit. That bomb bounced. Oh, and it still blew up anyway, so I just wasted a bomb. It's been a bit less than an hour. And I wouldn't say we're almost done with the dungeon, but... So, what do you think the chances are, guys? Do you think we're going to beat the game by the 2-hour mark?
I think so. I also don't know anything about the game.
Alright, Andrew, do you...
maybe, John. You might be able to. Something plausible. It just depends on how long you want to go.
Yeah, well. I mean, usually this stuff is like 2 hours. Just simple. Ugh. This stream is so boring.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like none of us are in a streaming mood right now.
Yeah, none of us are. It's... Anyone else wake up like shit?
I don't know. Okay, fine.
God, I killed the Lizalfos in 3 hits. Remember when these guys were the mini-boss of the Dongo's Cavern?
Yeah. Well, again, Adult Link just does more damage than Young Link does.
Yeah. Ugh. So, like, what to stream at... Like, now that, we're apparently, like, almost done with the game here, what should we stream after this session is what I'm trying to think of.
Just like stupid games.
Like, what kind of stupid games, though? There's a lot of stupid games I could stream.
Table.
I could literally boot up this shitty plug-and-play thing that I got off of eBay. It's literally like, yeah, this has the most putrid shit on it when it comes to video games, and it has Fruit Pig. But just, like, it has all of this stuff that is just, I don't even know.
This isn't a bad laptop.
Oh, he's looking at gaming PCs again.
No, this guy on Craigslist is selling it for Oh, that's not the one that I looked up. Hang on. Oh, never.
But
Just went through like 6 different emotions. Hang on. No, it's a Lenovo Y520 whatever. And it if you look it up, it says it has the 7th gen i7 and a GTX 1050. But on this guy's post in the BIOS, it says i5 7300 and RX 560 1 gig.
wait, 1 gig VRAM?
Yeah.
What?
So that doesn't seem great.
I mean, that would still be more than like integrated graphics, right? Obviously.
Yeah, that's our RX 550, and I mean it's a 7th gen i5. It's asking like $300, which isn't terrible, but gotta look up benchmarks.
You know, anyone who owns the original 3DS and nothing else, God save you if your R and L buttons are broken for, like, this game in particular. Because, like, so many things require the L and R buttons, literally, like, Z targeting and, the Ocarina. Because, like, on the original 3DS, aren't the R and L buttons, like, really flimsy? Like, they're easy to break or, like, not be detected anymore. Like, it seems like a common problem. I had that problem, like, twice or 3 times. Anyway, these guys are another pretty easy boss fight. And I mean, you mainly just use the mirror shield and nothing else, really. It's just a matter of the same gimmick of oh, you use the item you found in the dungeon to beat the dungeon's boss. That's pretty much it.
I mean, that's like pretty much every Zelda game, to be fair.
Yeah. Hey, fire and ice themes in video games. This hasn't been done before.
No, never.
I mean, how many times has it been done before Ocarina of Time came out?
Quite a few. Probably.
Yeah, Mario
it's
Galaxy
pretty
had
common
a whole
theme.
shtick of that.
Yeah,
And,
I think both of the Galaxy games did.
Oh, I think. I don't know. But, yeah, this is pretty common. Which one is going to aim an attack at me? This one. So basically, the first half of the boss, you just aim their attacks at the opposite, like that. Basically 2 witches, and they just fly around you and shoot fire and ice at you. That's pretty much just very self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But I mean, the AI doesn't always cooperate all the time, but it's pretty easy. And the second half is even easier.
Yeah, when they change and when they fuse together.
Yeah. Let's see, where is... There we go. Just got that one. And I believe after 4 hits, it doesn't matter, like, how many times you hit each one. It's, oh, this one's coming in close for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. But yeah, after 4 hits, then the second half of the boss ensues. And now, My strategy is to always Z-target the boss, and to stand at the side of the arena here, just in case, because if you get, like, fire when you're trying to charge up ice, like here, you're supposed to basically get 3 of one type in your mirror shield, which you then, like, fire back. And if you get the opposite, I don't know what happens, but I don't know if it's destructive, but either way, like, it's helpful to step aside when you need to, and that's why I always keep to the left or right.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah, see, like that, you don't want to be caught in that.
No. What does he need to get 3 charges?
Yeah, you need to get 3. And the AI really isn't cooperating with me here.
Yeah, no, it just gives you the other element.
There we go.
Yeah, and it's self-explanatory if you get hit by those blasts. Otherwise, it fucks you.
Yeah. This boss can be a problem.
Yeah. Both these witches come back as, like, side quest characters in the Majora.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't really seen much of Majora's Mask in action anyway. I know I should have played it by now. There's a lot of games I should have played by now.
Yeah.
And the boss is dead.
Well, that was easy.
Now time for reality TV show bickering. At least this offers some sort of comic relief, I guess. Hey, you guys want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Oh god. You ever seen that movie?
I haven't seen it in full. I mean, I've seen that bit.
Yeah. Movie has some gold scenes.
And now this should be the last heart container we get. No, we're an hour and 8 minutes in, and we've just completed the last dungeon. And after this, we're gonna hoof it straight to Ganon's tower, so... And if you reset the game after you've saved after the temple, it'll boot you back to the Temple of Time. And thus, since you're at the Temple of Time, it'll automatically start the cutscene for after you beat all 5 temples. So,
Have you done the revisit to the fairies?
What?
Have you done the revisit to the fairies?
The revisit to the fairies? What?
If you go back to yeah, I think you have. I think you saw it do. I think I saw you do one of them. You got the. I think you can revisit a few of the fairies as adult Link in the game.
I don't know if that accomplishes anything. I think you just get a full heal.
Well, there's the one next to Ganon's tower. You can leave Ganon's tower real quick with the golden gauntlets.
Yeah, you need the gold gauntlets, so that's the one I do. More cutscenes that I believe you can't skip, and you have to button mash through. This is the worst kind of cutscene, where it's just text boxes that you have to button mash through. Like, you can't just sit back and watch them. nor can you skip them.
Mhm.
3DS controls still aren't really, I mean, I've gotten better at them through these playthroughs, but, the 3DS Ocarina controls still I'm not entirely used to.
Mhm. Yeah, because you played the N64 one more times, I know that.
Yeah, even though, really, I made comparisons, and the 3DS just makes everything a lot easier, and, compared to the N64 version, where the analog stick was a lot more sensitive. I guess it was just an issue with the dead zone of the N64 controller, but, it's a matter of everything feels easier to control here, and everything just feels more right. So,
Yeah.
I guess I would consider this the definitive Ocarina of Time, I think.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like I have more reason to revisit this version. I mean, I have 3 save files where I beat the game. All 3 save files filled in my original cartridge. So I mean, yeah, I could go back to my original save file and get 100%, but do I really give a shit? Is the question.
I'm guessing the answer is no.
Not really.
Yeah, no. Sheik reveals to Zelda. He gets captured immediately.
Yeah, immediately. Why not just wait until Ganon is dead? And that is also the cheapest JPEG effect. Anyway, we get another fucking plot synopsis. Ugh.
Pretty much, yeah.
I wonder why this cutscene was part of what played at the very beginning of the game.
Well, which cutscene?
Like, the cutscene where Zelda and Impa are escaping the castle town, and Ganondorf follows suit and sees Link. And I don't know why that cutscene plays at the beginning of the game.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like maybe it might have been a mistake, I don't know.
Well, it's one of the only scenes in the game that has Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf in it. So I guess that could be why. I guess they didn't want to show scenes from the end of the game, so.
And here you get the light arrows, which are only used in Ganon's tower and nowhere else.
Well, it's all that's left.
I believe there are ice arrows in the game, but I've never gotten them.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get them through.
Like, somewhere in Gerudo Fortress.
Yeah. There's like a challenge thing they put you through and you can get them. They're really not worth getting, to be fair.
Yeah, not really.
It's not like you really need them. They're much more necessary in Majora's Mask. And instantly captured. God
Should
damn
have
it.
waited until he was dead. And I feel like if I'm correct, there's another dungeon that was cut out, was supposed to be the Temple of Time. Basically the
I
Light
think I heard that
Temple or
too.
whatever. I'm interested to see what that would be like. If there's any sort of like fan hack out there or any sort of data mining that happened. If any of that content is still in there, that would be interesting to see.
I'm wondering if it was supposed to be a young Link or adult Link dungeon.
And now it's this it kind of reminds me of the Mario Kart DS Bowser's Castle map. At least the N64 version of this. And now that this doesn't happen if you, this only happens if you finish the dungeon. You can, it spawns basically the Bridge of Asgard, so you can get to the other side. And they redesigned the bridge here to actually look more like a mystical metal bridge, and they like added fucking buffers to them. I guess they didn't want the kids to jump off the side of the bridge accidentally. Yeah, they
Yeah, it looks a little
redesigned
more
this.
epic, I guess.
I
mean, this scene makes a little less sense now, but where he's like looking at the
it looks a bit
was,
less
like, looking-
mystical, I think.
I don't know, it looked a little less like when the scene where Link first sees it and he like puts his foot on it. It's kind of like looking down at the pit. It makes more sense in the when the bridge is like more transparent and shit. Inside games. Okay, you can definitely finish the game then.
Yeah, I'm finishing the game. I'm just
Might
going
as
all the
well.
way. Where the fuck is Julian? Has he been taken over by Craigslist?
He just left.
He just left to go look at Craigslist. Wait, was that him or?
Hi, Craig.
You've literally just been looking at PCs on Craigslist all this time.
Yeah.
Craigslist.
I also
Have
really
you
don't
no
know how to
shame?
join in this conversation, so.
Well, I mean,
We're at the final leg of the game.
yeah,
I
we're
don't
at.
speak the Nintendo.
You don't speak the Nintendo. Now be careful about this boss right here. No, not the boss. Be careful about this like right here, because if it spits off your if it spits out, if it catches your items, and well, I mean, on second thought, if you have the Kokiri tunic and the mirror shield, it wouldn't get anything. But if it did, then if it falls off the cliff, then your items are lost forever. So
Wait, can it not eat the Kokiri shield? Can it not eat the mirror shield?
I can't eat the mirror shield because there's only one of that. You can't get it anywhere else. And what I usually do in this section in particular is use the hover boots to get to the other side. But on the N64 version, it was the hardest shit to go through. It's incredibly tight platforming. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. But anyway, that's how I did it. Also, I had the hardest time controlling with the N64 across these invisible platforms here. They're just way too skinny and shit. But
yeah, these last like gates and stuff try to make you use like every item you've gotten along your journey.
But we do get here is the gold gauntlets,
which you use a total of twice.
3 times.
3 times.
I mean, twice are necessary, but 3 times. I usually use it 3 times to get the double defense.
Yeah, so do I. I was just miscounting.
And then the twice in Ganon's tower.
Honestly, Link's gauntlets kind of look like the gauntlets you'd find in like an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, they kind of do, don't they?
Yeah.
A bit chunkier, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Especially like Ezio's gauntlets from Revelations.
Yeah,
Where they like played it like that.
a little bit. I mean, they remind me a bit of Altair. These gauntlets.
Oh yeah, actually, that's the one that's a better example. Actually, yeah. I was thinking of the gold ones. That's what I was thinking of. That's,
The silver ones are basically Altair's gauntlets.
yeah, pretty much.
Like, I wonder, do the gold gauntlets allow you to basically lift silver gauntlet shit even easier than before?
I don't know.
I've never tested that.
I don't know. Like once I get to Ganon's tower, the only time I leave is to go get that one golden gauntlet fairy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other game. It's like it's kind of another dungeon, I guess you can call it.
I mean,
It's probably the shortest one if you do count it.
yeah, it's... I mean, Ganon's tower is basically just a sort of boss rush of every dungeon gimmick, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's... What are you gonna do in a final confrontation? I mean, I would have liked to see more puzzles, sure, but,
Yeah, they could have definitely made this dungeon a little longer. I think. Oh shit! I went to the wrong stream.
What?
I accidentally clicked the thing and it brought me to another stream.
Oh.
I got back, but yeah, you just toss the big stone pillar, and that's the gold gauntlet too.
Yeah.
Toss a few stone pillars.
And this is where we get double defense. Which basically means we got a white outline around our heart containers.
Yeah.
And every damage you take is reduced by half.
Good for 2 boss fights, or 1 boss fight if you count them as the same one.
I mean, I suppose it's not necessary, but I can imagine Ganon, the final boss, would do quite a bit of damage if it wasn't for the double defense. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the bosses have
probably.
never really been a trouble for me unless I'm playing on the N64.
Honestly, first form of Ganondorf kind of gives me some shit sometimes, because I'm not very good at the, tennis thing.
Yeah, the tennis. Ganondorf, when I first played the game on the N64, Ganondorf and just Ganondorf gave me the most shit. It's just I could not platform correctly, and like it was really like a lack of depth perception that I felt when I would basically stand with Ganondorf with the camera looking at Ganondorf from the side, so that I could like know when I'm about to be hit by the tennis balls. But I'm trying to think of games in which, I don't really have enough Zelda experience to speak of, but I'm trying to think of games in which they actually have a dungeon, a full-fledged dungeon leading up to the final boss battle. Like, what does Wind Waker have? I'm trying to think of what Wind Waker has. I don't know what they had. Like, you basically go through the old Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, and it's kind of Wind Waker kind of handles it like this game. I'd say
it's been a while since I played Wind Waker.
Yeah, Twilight Princess is kind of like, I'd say it's the Hyrule Castle just took a full-fledged dungeon in Twilight Princess.
In Twilight Princess, I can't exactly remember either. It could be.
In Breath of the Wild.
Wait.
In Breath of the Wild, there's a big Hyrule Castle.
Well, Breath of the Wild is a big Hyrule Castle, but you can literally just climb over everything if you have the right tools and shit.
Yeah.
If you have nothing, then sure, you're gonna have a rough time.
Mm-hmm. That was easy.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? You need the
Most
hover
of these
boots
are
for
pretty
this.
damn easy.
Well, yeah, it's... And the 3DS version only makes them that much easier.
Yeah. This is the Shadow Temple one. So. These
And,
fans.
I honestly didn't know you could, like, switch places of, the actual items in their slots here. But whatever.
Yeah, shit.
Nothing to say.
Trying to think what to say.
This is the problem I always have, you see. It's...
I don't know, there's just not much to say about Ocarina, really.
nothing that we didn't already say. It's...
Yeah. Julian, what do you got to say?
Is he even still here? Oh, he...
Probably.
I hear Mike rumbling. He is.
So what do you have to say, Julian?
Absolutely nothing. I'm so zoned out.
Yeah. We are not in the mood to do this shit.
I don't understand anything.
Yeah.
At all. Julian just doesn't understand anything.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Julian, I recommend you be a gamer.
For what reason?
For reasons of the games are good. I feel like you would enjoy them.
I am the game sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
In CSGO,
now,
complaining about how you're not Silver 2.
No, listen. CSGO,
Oh god.
I think the only way to actually get out of Silver 1 is to, like, just make a new account.
What's Silver 1?
CSGO ranking system.
Rank.
We are the lowest of the low.
Yeah, I used to be Silver 2, and now I'm not. But, I think the only way to get back to Silver 2 is just simply making a new account and getting ranked on there instead.
Yeah, but you would also need to, like,
get Prime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is stink.
Or else you'll run into hackers.
Yeah, they're plentiful. So, yeah, it's kind of...
Wait, John, do you still play that game?
No, not really.
He doesn't. I've been playing a bit recently, but, like...
I remember John used to play that.
I used to play
I mean,
the
I've
game.
been doing good recently. It's just I don't have, like, a solid queue, so...
I remember John used to play it and then he got sick of it.
CS, it's a game for people who are good at games. The community is awful.
I'm good at games?
We are terrible at games, Julian. I just fell off the fucking edge.
Yeah. Oof. Falling in lava, John.
Yep.
I'm gonna become Darth Vader now.
No. Because I'm a red shirt.
Oh. Okay.
Which for any normal person will mean that they just fucking die.
Yeah. Oh, here's the last use of the Golden Gauntlet.
Yeah. Or the last time I used it would have been the last had I not fallen.
Yeah. I've McFallen. Yeah. So it's like revisiting all the dungeons.
Yeah, it's basically quote unquote revisiting all the dungeons. It's
all the adult Link ones at least.
yeah.
How many of them have you done?
This is the 3rd out of 6. I'll basically just go through them in order of the way I did the temples, except for the shadow one. I've done forest and I've just done fire. I'll do water next, and then light, and then spirit, and then
You shall be done.
more or less. But yeah, this game is made pretty easy on the 3DS.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, most of its difficulty in the original was just because it doesn't really control that well for today's standards.
Like, going back to it after visiting the 3DS version, the original controls like shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can get used to it, but at this point, I'm not used to it. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to waste a fairy because the water section requires blue fire.
Oh, that's a gimmick bag brought back. Well,
But I mean, I shouldn't need a fairy, really.
not really.
I think I only used one in the entire playthrough, but
Have you even fully died yet?
I don't have a single death.
Wow.
This game is easy.
Is good. Yeah, I know. Especially if you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Actually, no. I'd say it's kind of hard if you don't know what you're doing, but
Well,
it's pretty damn easy if you
it
do.
depends. But, don't break open these chests, they will literally blow you with a gust of, ice.
Hey.
Are you really gonna make that joke now?
I just want to see your reaction.
Funny.
What?
I said he made a funny.
Did he make a funny?
Haguri just keeps randomly chiming in.
Well, because
He hasn't played this game, I can't blame
I know,
him.
but it's still pretty funny.
I'm also booting up Rust right now to see if we got raided.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, like, still, we have a pretty steady base going on, and literally the last thing I did is fucking crash us.
Oh, yeah. I remember
But,
that.
I crafted
Man says,
most
"Don't
of your
worry,
gear
I
set.
am I'm a good pilot in this game."
As in
And
good,
then he
I
crashes
meant
us
good
into a
compared to
crane.
you.
Man crashes
That-
into a crane.
Rust is one of those PC games, right?
Yeah, Rust is heavily PvP.
One of those PC games.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
those.
I don't know. I
One
don't
of
play
those.
PC, so
One of us. One of us.
Well, I mean,
Won't start that
GeForce Now, it's what Julian uses. It's basically a cloud streaming service for games when you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have a
like
good
gamer.
PC to run them. But I mean, not every game
yeah.
is on there.
I think we talked about this last time.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, how much is it, Julian? Well, I mean, if it's free, if you want to limit your sessions to like an hour, but like besides that,
Yeah, it's free. Wait, hang on. GeForce Now pricing.
I mean, you'd have to deal with input delay, but
The input delay isn't bad. It's the best on any streaming thing.
well, yeah. But I mean, personally, I really can't deal with input delay. Personally, it's just one of my own problems.
I've gotten used to it because I've been on GeForce Now for like over a year, so it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so it's $5 a month. So it goes 1080 60. Yeah, so you get 1 hour sessions on the free one, but then like right after the 1 hour session, you can just like start another one.
Yeah.
Although if you're on a free like account, you don't get priority for servers. If you have like $5 a month like that one, then
Because
you get
there is a
a
wait
6
list
hour
in
limit per
place.
session. You get a 6 hour limit, and you also get ray tracing. I have to check my GeForce Now account because I don't know when the trial ends.
Well.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check that right now.
Yeah. Watch it say, dude, it's been over for like 2 months.
No, it's probably gonna be like within the day.
Oh, shit.
Let me see.
Mm.
What did I tell you?
Within the day?
Well, then tomorrow.
Yeah.
Literally tomorrow.
Literally tomorrow.
Oh, shit. That's a problem. I mean, do you have the money for...
Yeah, but it's not like I ever have like stupid long sessions on this anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So
How long
I
is
can
stupid long?
deal with 1 hour sessions.
Stupid long, like, 5 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. These trials are really quick.
Yeah, they are. They're sort of just, like, they're not even... This doesn't feel like a dungeon I'm going through.
Yeah, it's the weird thing where it kinda is, but kinda isn't.
I mean, yeah, technically the puzzles are there. I mean, technically it would qualify, but it doesn't feel like it.
Hmm. What do you think, Julian?
Stop asking me.
Yeah.
Thought you were the master of this game.
No. He's the master of shitty Photoshop content-aware scale videos. That's what he's the master of.
What?
No, I'm the master of digging dirt. What do you mean?
You rebranded your channel, though.
Oh.
How was that?
That was his mom talking louder than Julian usually talks. It happens.
A lot.
He literally plays in his living room. I swear he has a cardboard box for a desk.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, and sometimes he has his TV on while he's playing.
Yeah, there's always background noise going.
Yeah, that's what it was. And it happened in the prior streams.
Yeah, I know.
Bomb shoes in case you somehow ran out. Let's see. Just want to line this up correctly. Oh, fuck. I lined it up incorrectly. Oh, fuck. It blew up on me. Alright. Alright, then. Then we have 27
Boomerang.
bomb shoes in our inventory that we'll never use. Which one is it? Is it this one?
I don't know.
It is. Well, I pressed the bomb tube button by accident.
Whoops.
Hey, your super stocking got loot.
I mean, it did, yeah. Fucking.
A
So
1,000
we,
stone, 1 piece of coal, and a Santa hat.
so we didn't get raided. That's good.
I'ma raid us.
You're gonna raid us.
You're gonna raid yourself.
We're gonna raid ourselves. We're gonna destroy our own base.
It sounds extremely counterproductive.
I mean, the wipe is literally over at like midnight or something. The server's gonna reset anyway. But still,
Does it always do that?
I'd rather not. Yeah, it always does that. Like, if we
Every
were,
day?
Well, what? No, like, it depends. Sometimes it's weekly, sometimes it's every 2 weeks. Sometimes it's monthly.
It's like a Hunger Games style thing, right?
I mean,
It's
it's
just fighting against
basically
other people.
It's clan-based PvP. It's, like, basically, you and, your friends, if applicable, build a base, and you try to survive while everyone else is hunting you down for resources.
So yeah, it's the Hunger Games basically.
I guess. And there are events that happen, like, sometimes there's a patrol helicopter that'll shoot you down.
It also literally sounds like PvP Minecraft.
I guess, but, I guess this is just a mini-boss rush, before the Ganon fight.
Yeah, you got Dynalphoses. You got Stalfoses.
I feel like they dumbed down the AI for Stalfos in the 3DS version, too.
They don't seem as smart.
Yeah. Why did they even include a boss key? They could have just locked the door.
I don't know. The boss lock looks more menacing, I guess.
Well, they could just make the door look menacing. Oh yeah, don't hookshot these guys. You're fighting a Dark Nut and an Iron Knuckle at the same time.
It's got a double axe going.
Yeah, it's...
We only have one hazmat.
Yeah, and that's... Wait, do we have a spare hazmat?
No, you have one on you and I don't have one.
Yeah, that's because we lost it when we died, and we didn't have enough tarp to make more.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
It was mine, but chill. It was all disposable.
Wait, when it resets, do you guys lose all your stuff too?
Yeah, everything. Like, it's just a matter of keeping the game fresh, because if we're all at a super powerful state, then it becomes boring.
Yeah, like the Earth. You know?
Yeah.
The Earth could use a good wipe.
No. I disagree with
I currently have
Okay,
16,043 unspent reward tokens. Did you know that we have so many tokens?
Whatever. I really don't give a shit about that. Because that server sucks, honestly. We get connection issues all the time.
Weapons. Dude, we could buy a bolt action rifle 5,000 points, 16 times scope 10,000.
16 times scope is too much.
Custom S 8 times for 5,000. Custom SMG for 10,000.
That's too much zoom.
Hollow sight is 3,000 points.
Suddenly a church.
Yeah, we're in the final
rocket
boss.
Launcher is 5,000. I'm gonna buy the rocket launcher just cause.
Yeah, BP that.
Can we BP it?
Yeah. We kind of need to. It's 500, I think.
It's 500, yeah. Okay, we're good.
But why are we talking about Rust when we're literally at the end of the game?
I don't, because I'm not watching the stream.
Well, he's fighting a big green man in church.
So rocket launcher is 40 high qual and 4 metal pipe. That's kind of expensive.
Doesn't even phase when I say that. What the fuck?
Navi says that she can't help me, but that literally means nothing.
Has she ever been helped?
I mean, yeah. You have a point. This is the boss fight.
Nope.
And it's so much easier to aim here, because you need to shoot him with a light arrow like so. And the N64 version's aim sucks, so it's really a lot harder. That's part of what made the boss fight so difficult for me at first.
Yeah.
Oh crap, I was about to go barrel running, but I don't have a flashlight.
Well, rip.
Whoops. Well, I'm already outside.
I noticed the 3DS version still has the slowdown from the original.
Yeah, no, I saw that in a couple parts. Like, it also slowed.
What is
It was
it about
during
the
one of the,
particles of the light arrow that just ruined the FPS?
I don't know, but it was that, and then the scene, one of the scenes with the Dark Nuts, or the Iron Knuckle, whatever the fuck it's called, slowed down the game a little bit too. Swinging the axe
Really?
around, destroying all the pillars.
Maybe, or you might be thinking of the original. I don't quite recall.
No, I was seeing it right here, John. I'd like to, and I am watching the stream, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember noticing that.
Yeah, this looks a lot easier than her.
Yeah, this is a lot easier than the N64 version.
Yeah.
There's also like less there's also less ambient particles, so it's just easier to see all your surroundings.
Mhm.
Like, I swear, the N64 version had kryptonite fog levels of shit.
Yeah. Well, it's because it was a N64 game, to be fair.
Yeah.
And Green Blood.
Which is
Vomiting
red
on
in the version we originally played, the 1.0 card. Don't
Yeah.
go back to that playthrough, it's shit.
Yeah. Now, I think it looks like he's gonna die here.
He fakes his death and brings the entire building down with him after
Yeah.
our little Super Metroid escape sequence. We go and fight him one last time.
Yeah. ¿Quién es dead?
It's been an hour and 48 minutes already. Huh. This
Yeah, well,
didn't feel as long.
There's a
I
new
think you
base
literally-
near us, by the way.
There's always been.
It's
Oh,
John.
like,
You
there's a
literally
new
also have
base.
like less.
Oh,
You literally also have less than 20 minutes left, so
yeah, we're good.
because you just gotta run, fight, and then run.
Yeah.
Then it's just cutscenes. I'm gonna go AFK real quick because I'm gonna get dinner.
The escape sequence is pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't know what this base is. It's pretty small and has a wooden door with a key lock.
Well, and don't worry about it. It's not like they have anything.
I guess, but I'm also curious.
I mean, hell, if it's just a wooden door, we can easily just up and raid it.
Exactly.
But wait until
So-
I'm online, though, after this.
It's nighttime anyways.
Yeah, this escape sequence is
teleport cooldown.
the easiest shit on the 3DS. Then you have a fight to do here. Just more Stalfos skeletons. I wonder if they speak Spanish.
No, I disagree.
Alright, for context, I've literally been, I've been spamming Julian with, this one video of a skeleton speaking, like, it's just aggressive sounding Spanish. We don't know what it says, but it's just literally footage, like, just stock footage of skeleton animations. And it's some good shit, but,
Suing kit tar pike wall. Okay. I just said suing.
should we stream Rust one of these days?
Sure.
I'm back.
Hey, Andrew.
Stream still going?
Yep, it's still going.
Alright. So I had to leave to grab my dinner real quick.
Oh, fuck's sake, this redead. This one redead at the end, which I don't know why it's there.
Because it is.
It just is.
Ooh. I have another live stream to watch after I'm done with you.
I'ma go.
Oh, alright. See you later.
This was exciting. Yeah, let's read that base in a bit. I mean, it won't be that difficult anyways.
It's literally just a hole in the ground, right? It's bullshit.
It's like a 2x2 stone base, wooden door, key lock.
Easy.
Can you
Hell
guys
if I
say
know if it
it's
has
in-
anything worth it. It's just...
Well, we got a pretty good boost for that other base that, actually, that didn't even have a door. I don't know.
Wait,
I
why
mean,
are you gonna...
Maybe it won't be a worth it raid, but, like, you know, at least it'll scare them to move away from us.
Dude,
Wait,
the
but why
wipe
are
is
they- why
over.
are-
True.
Andrew?
What's up?
Yeah, what were you
So
saying?
why are you bothering attacking another base if it's just gonna get rearranged in like a day?
It's just what happens in Rust. People raid each other. It's the main event. It's just like, yeah, this is a small base. It might not even be worth it, but at least it's something to do at the end.
Mm-hmm. So how do they keep track of like how good you're doing then?
They don't. They
Oh, so it's literally just like a survival simulator then.
it's just a survival simulator, and with everyone after you.
Mhm.
Anyway, here's the final boss.
Yep. I'll admit, I think this is my favorite Legend of Zelda final boss.
Yeah, I feel like this is my favorite incarnation of Ganon.
It just looks so badass.
Better than a giant pig, or an even bigger pig.
Or whatever the fuck that was in Breath of the Wild.
That's what I meant by even bigger pig.
Oh.
Or whatever the hell
Speaking
was
of
in
it-
the original games.
Yeah. Speaking of Breath of the Wild 2,
Yeah, what about it?
we know it exists.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't know anything about it.
So yeah, what about it? It's
Yeah, I don't know.
we can literally make him just keep turning around. What is it with Zelda final bosses being so anticlimactic like this? I like to do this. Just get him dizzy.
I'm gonna say, I kind of like the N64 version better.
I feel like the
The
lighting
lower
was
lighting.
better in the N64.
Yeah, it's a little too bright here.
But I mean, also, whenever I fought this on my old TV, on the N64 version, I had to turn the brightness up. But yeah, basically, you literally just keep behind him and just keep whacking at the tail here with the Megaton Hammer. Or the Big Goron Sword if you have that.
Thank God
Master
he's got
Sword
a
is taken
glowing
away
tail,
from
so you
you.
know.
Huh?
Thank God he's got a glowing tail to know what.
Yeah,
so you know his
literally a
weaknesses.
fuck me light. Yeah. I don't know what happens if you take too long getting the Master Sword. I don't know if your chance is lost and you have to beat him with the Big Goron Sword a few more times. No, or like Megaton Hammer.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, this part of the game is the main reason to me to get the Big Goron Sword because it's so much easier to use that than the Megaton Hammer. Yes, Zelda, just stand there, don't help.
But yeah, the Master Sword specifically does more damage, particularly to Ganon.
No, that's just in general. with
Besides
Zelda
that, the Big Goron Sword is the most powerful weapon in the game.
games.
You sacrifice defense, but you're really not using it defensively anyway.
Yeah, it's an idea. It's an idea that Breath of the Wild kind of ended up using later. Is that they made it so the Master Sword does a lot more. It isn't the most powerful weapon in the game generally, but when you're fighting against Ganon things, it's the best.
Yeah.
At least one of the best. It also helps as a one-handed sword, which is my favorite kind of weapon in that game, anyways.
Anyway, what took us 2 long fucking years in 2015 took us about 4 weeks here.
I actually want to say 3.
Like 3 weeks.
No,
4
never
weeks.
mind. 4 weeks. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
'cause it's less than a month.
it took fucking 2 years on that old Let's Play.
To be fair,
barely met up.
we did this in the middle of. For context, we did this in the middle of coronavirus.
I mean,
So,
yeah, we did this in the
it's
middle
not like-
of
it's
where
not-
we're all shut inside. I just started my summer vacation from school, so
Back then, we were high school students, so we didn't have the time to meet up all the time.
yeah, and
And it was before we were old enough to have a driver's license.
it was just a matter of we never met up, so it took literally 2 years. Now we basically every week we plan to stream, and we up and did it over Discord. It's so much easier.
All right, well, now I guess is a good time to plan it. What would you want to do for our next stream play?
That I'm trying to think of. I was about to ask that same question. I mean, like, what else do we do with our time here? There's a lot of games we could play. A lot of games that I haven't played before, which I wouldn't recommend playing on stream, because blind playthroughs generally aren't good for this sort of thing. I mean, there's a lot of games that I should have played years ago. Like, for all I know, I still haven't played A Link to the Past. But I think I'm pretty burnt out on Zelda right now. So, I'm trying to think. I wanted to play Sonic Adventure 1 for a bit. There's games that I've played before that I want to revisit, is what I'm thinking. I have, like, a list here. I mentioned this list in session 1, but, like, a list of games that, I am planning on finishing and games that I want to play next. So, as soon as I can get that together. Let's see. Mario Galaxy 2 is one of them. Like, I'm really trying to think. Ghostbusters on the 360. I have that game, but,
Well, it's not the game that's basically Ghostbusters 3.
It's basically Ghostbusters 3, so I don't even know if we'll, like, get into copyright trouble, since it's basically a video game adaptation of a hypothetical third Ghostbusters movie, so we're not gonna do that. But like, Sonic Adventure 1 is probably the most likely decision, but things could change. I don't know. I don't know what I want to play, honestly. It's like
with Sonic Adventure 1, it's just gonna be me making fun of the facial animations and voice acting the whole time.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, it's a good game. I think we'll do that. I know that's a simple decision to make for something that might take like the next 5 weeks of our lives, but like,
are you also gonna revive the other two stream playthroughs?
Eventually, but I feel like now is not the time. And I don't know when I'm gonna do
Especially
that. I
with
would
Breath of
like
the Wild,
to finish
since they're kind of
those.
Zelda burnt out.
But like Breath of the Wild, hard mode, it's there's gonna be a lot more to that stream, and also I have a choice to make on, do I want to do Trial of the Sword and Champions Ballot as well? Because
I'd say yes.
I've already pledged myself to completing like all of the main game shrines, or should I limit myself to the base game, just go through it, get it over with? That I'm trying to think of.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do, it's your stream, dude.
Whatever it is.
Also, I'd watch you play a Pokemon game, because there'd be plenty to talk about there.
Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. I wish I had someone else there with me. So
I can join you with those if you want to
it'd
bring
be
those
nice.
back.
It'd be nice. I also need to like get back into the knowledge of Nuzlocking Gen 3, since I basically did Pokemon Ruby as my basically practice playthrough. I felt like Nuzlocking Gen 3, and so I did Ruby, and I got really lucky on that run. And
Nuzlocking is something I never bother with because I hate permadeath.
Yeah, it's a matter of I wanted to do a challenge playthrough because the Nuzlocke in Ruby was pretty fun because it made me like look up shit about the game. It gave me a motivation to learn more about the game, and I addressed this in like the last session I did, where basically you start to look up basically where you start to look up where you get these Pokemon and what you could use them for. You start to look up the type advantages and disadvantages. Besides permadeath, the factor of a Nuzlocke is you have more motivation to learn all this stuff about the game, and it's interesting to look up. This might sound like a nerdy thing, but I find it fun to look this shit up. Is that weird? Am I a nerd? But
no, because I do the same thing with Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I can tell you just about everything about that game, which came out last year.
I guess. So
I've played every route on that. I've played every route in that game at least once, and there's 4 story routes. For each time you play a game, it takes like I say at least 40 hours. And I've played it like 5 times.
Something like that. But I mean, for Pokemon, it evolves from your basic, go on an adventure with animals you train to kill. It goes from that to a mental strategy game. Where can I get this Pokemon that I want to get? And
I really want to
how
get
can
into more.
I use it
I really
most
want to
effectively?
I really want to get you into more JRPGs because it's a genre you need to explore.
Me too. I still want to get into Final Fantasy, and I
still think that's a good stream idea.
I
mean, you blindly play one of them. With
I asked
me there,
you once where to start, and I believe you said 6, either 6 or 9.
6, 7, or 9. I'd say
6, 7, or 9, and I initially tried to play 4, but I kind of fell out of it.
Well, 4 is good. 4 is kind of good too. But 4 is just a little bit old school nowadays.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, it's the classic.
But that kind of makes it easy to start with though, because
I suppose
it's not because it's old enough. It's old enough where it's pretty simple, so that's not too much to get into. But it's also not. It doesn't have a whole bunch of new shit. Like Jesus Christ, do not start with Final Fantasy VIII. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, or, like, why in particular?
10. 8 just has so much shit, and it's also pretty grindy, to be honest. So.
Well, I mean, if
There's
you're
a lot
playing an
of-
RPG, you're going to grind at some point or another, unless
Oh, yeah.
unless the skill is relative, like in South Park: The Stick of Truth, where it adjusts
Well,
your
I guess,
enemy's level
okay.
to yours.
And okay, John, I'm gonna amend my statement a little bit. I think I said you could start at 7 because I started with 7, but 7's probably not the best game to start with because its materia system is pretty deep.
Like, yeah, I have Final Fantasy VII. I have a physical copy of that. I have Final Fantasy 3 on the SNES Classic. I have the original Final Fantasy on the NES Classic.
The original is archaic as hell.
A few other, like, probably most other pre-action games before Final Fantasy turned into action, like the turn-based games. The main ones I have,
the only
I
one
usually
that's
have
really
emulators.
the only one that's really an action RPG is 15, to be fair. Well, and 7 remake.
Well, I mean, like, didn't it evolve into action at somewhere around 10? Or...
No, because 10 is still turn-based. 12 is okay. I guess it's kind of action, but it's like, have you ever seen like what a MMO plays like? It kind of plays like a single player. It plays like a single player version of that. Basically.
I mean, I've seen some gameplay of 14.
And 13's still pretty much a turn-based RPG.
I have 12 on the Switch, so.
Mm-hmm. In my personal opinion, the golden age of Final Fantasy is 6 through 13. Like all the numbered entries between those are really except 11. All the numbered entries between those are really good.
Yeah,
I don't really have any.
I'll eventually make the decision of what to jump to, but for now I'll just.
You can start with pretty much anything except don't start with 8. 13,
everything except 8.
12. Don't start with 8, 13, or 12. You know, none of those are good ideas to start with.
Yeah.
Those are not very beginner friendly. Well, 13 kind of is, but 13 has the same issue. I have a feeling you won't like 13 because of what you just said about Gen 7, where it takes forever to tutorial you and then let you free. Yeah.
But it's like anyway, straying from that topic, what games should we do next? Should we do Sonic Adventure 1? Should we do something different?
That is completely up to you.
I'm just looking at my wall right now for games I could possibly play, and just.
Oh shit. Oh, nothing.
I'm talking about multiple session games because I have quite a few games that would take more than one sitting.
Mm-hmm. Well, there are only a certain amount of games. Well, wow, these credits are still going.
Yeah, they are, and now we just got to the Ocarina of Time 3D credits. The adaptation. But
So final thoughts on this game, I guess.
Final thoughts. I mean, as one of the most groundbreaking games of the time, I feel like it adapted the Zelda formula pretty much perfectly into 3D. There was a lot of franchises that were having trouble translating to 3D. Like Mario completely changed the formula. Even though it worked, Mario 64 is definitely different than something you would see in a 2D Mario game.
And I will say I prefer 3D Mario, but that's a topic for a different day.
Yeah, that's a topic for another time. Other games really didn't make the translation to 3D well, and this one I would say probably made the transition to 3D the best. It managed to maintain the formula it had. It managed to it managed to basically maintain that feeling of basically adventuring throughout the land, going through dungeons to accomplish an endgame goal.
It's generally considered that this game and the original Tomb Raider are pretty much the foundations for every action-adventure game ever after them.
Yeah, and
Tomb Raider,
if I was
Tomb Raider was much more. It was like What the hell? Wait. Never mind. Okay, talk.
If I was to
I tripped over my own tongue.
if I was to recommend a version of this game to play, I would probably recommend the 3DS version first, if you have a 3DS. And if you had an N64, I would recommend that second. And any game which substitute the C buttons for the C stick, I would probably recommend last, like the GameCube versions or Virtual Console of Ocarina of Time. It's
That's how
it's
I
not
played
so
it.
easy to play Ocarina there.
No, it's not.
So
Not easy to do anything with that damn stick.
yeah, but yeah, I feel like this is a pretty decent adaptation onto the 3DS. It's a good modernization of the game. I think I prefer this version, actually, going back to it. And I mean, it's Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, because this particular copy of the game, I didn't unlock Master Quest yet. Now I do have it. So I think we're done here. And so Andrew, is there anything you would like to say?
Not really.
All
You
right, then,
and I have fairly similar opinions in this game.
I guess. All right then. So that was Ocarina of Time 3D, our revisit to the Let's Play that is basically a timeline of our shitty channel that has come and gone. I'll
Come back and gone again.
I think I think what's going to be next is I think I'm going to stream Sonic Adventure 1. And yeah, SA1 is an interesting game. I feel like for streaming, I feel like it would be a nice comeback to like me just playing simpler games. At this point, I've kind of gotten tired of like these games that you could play for hours, PC games, what have you. So I feel like Sonic Adventure 1 would be a nice little project. I'm gonna play the original Dreamcast version. And Andrew, would you like to join me for that? Just so I have someone else to talk to.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we're gonna go back live with Sonic
First seasons,
Adventure
I don't
1.
think that one probably even shorter than this one.
Well, I mean, it depends. It could very well be. I'm not gonna 100% in it or anything like that, but
yeah.
yeah, we'll
I remember the Sonic playthrough only takes like an hour, and that's the longest one.
Okay, we're going to sign out, and we're going to, we don't know when, or when we can, but we will be back eventually with a playthrough of Sonic Adventure 1.
All right.
So we'll see you then.